Hereford manager Peter Beadle. I know what it means to have had the bus parked in the sort of defensive setup for Biggleswade. How did you see it?
Yeah. They came with a game plan to frustrate, obviously, and then obviously when they went down to 10, it became even more imperative for them to try and keep a clean sheet, and they don't concede many goals anyway. You look at their results over recent weeks, over this season, they don't concede a huge amount of goals, but I think they'll probably say they felt as though they deserved to hold on for a draw, but also the other side of it, I thought we deserved to win the game with the amount of pressure and chances and everything else. We deserved to win the game. So yeah, listen, it was difficult. We knew it was going to be difficult, and again, we talk about being ruthless, and we just not, whether it's the rub of the green, things dropping for us or whatever. But in the end, it took a bit of a messy goal to win it in the end. And
then obviously the penalty as well. Was it a clear handball?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I mean, it's a long way away again, so you can't tell, but the referee's right there, and the lad said it definitely his arm, and so if it is his arm, it's that one then of is it stopping the ball from going across to someone to tap it in, maybe. So, and Lance steps up, takes the pen, and that's the gamble with a pen. Sometimes you get your head down and put your foot through it, and keeper guesses the right way and makes a clean save, and it stuck as well. So even more disappointment for Lance because it stuck. So, but that's the thing when you take penalties.
You talked before about patience. How important was that in the end? Because what was it, 92nd minute when the goal went in?
Well, she said 94. Said 4 minutes of injury time. I looked at my watch just after it went, and it was bang on 94 minutes. So yeah, listen, the lads have been brilliant today because it wasn't it wasn't vintage performance, and they made it difficult for us. And and when you have so many bodies behind the ball, it's difficult. We worked hard a second half to go a bit wider, and I think that showed in our play second half to get wider. But again, it was a little bit slow getting out there, and then that first cross kept it in the first man, and so we're a little bit frustrated. But we also had some decent balls in the box and some decent half chances. So and the lads, like I said, the lads kept at it, and we showed we've got it in us. We did it at Slough, we've done it at a few places. So they know they've got it in them, and that's what pleases me even more is the fact that they, even with the way the game went, they could have started feeling sorry for themselves, but they didn't. They kept going and got what they deserved, I think.
Supporters were asking, obviously a knock to John Mills, what actually is the injury? What's the extent of it?
Well, we don't know the extent yet. We'll find out. He's going for a scan on Monday. Precautionary, of course, but he's felt his knee now for a couple of weeks, a little bit of a twinge in his knee, so again, and it got to a point now where it is because becoming really uncomfortable for him. So again, we'll get him scanned on Monday evening, and then hopefully we'll get the report back pretty quick, and we'll know what we're dealing with. But it might just be something that he needs a rest. He's played a lot of games, John, and he's up the ante this, certainly after since Christmas. He's up the ante, and he's put in an awful lot of work for us this year, and there aren't many games that he's missed. So he's almost, I think, apart from the first game when he was on the bench, I think he started nearly every game. So so he's put a lot of work in this year. Maybe he just needs a rest. Maybe, hopefully, that might be the case. In which case, he'll have a rest today, and then a rest this week, and then we'll see. But obviously, most importantly, is we get this scanned on Monday, and we'll see how he is then.
Now, I know you don't really look. Well, you look at things more or less game to game. You don't necessarily think one game's more important than the next, but that has put 1 point behind Kings Lynn at the top with 3 games in hand. So that goal gives you an extra 2 points at the end.
Yeah, the goal gives us the 3 points that we were after, the 3 points that I thought we thoroughly deserved. So it's as I said before, all we can do is keep winning our games, and we'll see where we are. But I thought the players were superb today in their attitude, their application. The quality could have been a bit better. But as I said, it was always going to be a tough game today. They don't, like I said, they're quite resilient. They don't change their team particularly much normally. And they don't concede many goals either. So I'm just pleased that the players showed the right attitude and applied themselves great for the 95 minutes that we played, and they got that goal that I felt they deserved in the end.
Thanks for your time.